Hey, it's Matt Binfield, day 2 at Outside Lands, and I'm hanging out here at Golden Gate Park with the Wombats, a band I love from Liverpool, England, that I've been a fan of since about 2000 and I'm guessing 6, 7, when that's 6, really, you know. So it's great to have you guys here. Right now I'm here with Matthew, Dan, and Tork. So guys, talk to me about playing this festival. Is this one of the biggest festivals you've done over here? Because I know, you played big festivals in the UK, because you've really built your following there for many years.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest we've done in the US. We did Firefly, we did Coachella and stuff. Yeah, it was awesome. We're kind of rolling on 3.5 hours sleep because we had a show in Santa Ana last night, but the crowd were amazing and they really pulled us through. Yeah.
That's great. So how's the show's been for you? I mean, you were great up there.
Yeah, it's been awesome. As Merv said, when it doesn't matter how much sleep you've had, if the crowd are as good and as energetic as that, it just helps you blow along. And I don't know. We're just really happy to be here, and despite the weather, we're looking forward to getting out there and watching Air and Radiohead. And
yeah, I know you mentioned that on the stage. How you were excited to be sharing the stage with them today.
Yeah, maybe have a little smoke of the green stuff, and then just
You're in the right place.
Yeah, exactly. And just go out in a blaze of glory to Radiohead.
Yeah, exactly. It makes complete sense.
It does to me.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
So tell me, coming over from where you came over from Scandinavia,
Norway,
right?
Norway.
Yeah. What did you see festivals when you were a kid coming up from?
I mean, I went to Roskilde when I was a teenager. That was the big kind of Scandinavian festival to play, and it's still we still haven't played it. That's kind of my dream still, to be able to do that. So hopefully one day we'll. Yeah.
There. Now, like I said, when your first EP came out, man, it was one song after another, and I've been a fan ever since. I love all those tracks. When I had killed the director, moving to New York, you know what I mean? Backfired, the disco, all that stuff. And it's just amazing that you guys have put out a ton of EPs too, and the three major albums that you've done. I love the records. You've always been able to come up with great new stuff. How's it been for the period in between, about 3 or 4 years between each record? What is that, because you're on touring cycles, or because you're taking time to write, Matthew?
Well, we tour like absolute bastards, so that's just over 2 years written off, and then and we're also perfectionists, and that kind of adds another kind of 4 months onto the whole process. And then our friend Alex at who was with our label,
Alex Gilbert, one of my favorite people.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, and he'll get one track mixed 25 times, so obviously that adds some time on as well, and it's just how it pans out. But there's no there's no rush, really, is there? I don't know.
No, not at all. Especially
it might as well be good.
Right, I agree.
Good and slow rather than fast and floppy.
Exactly.
You're talking about sex there?
Yeah. Now, were you thinking? I mean, it's Greek Tragedy and Give Us a Try did really well for this record here in the States, and there was a lot of love for it.
It's really exciting for us now. It's we're playing the same size shows as we do back home over here now, and it's it feels good, and we're always excited to come here. Like the first album, we'd come and we'd play to 120 people in a big city, whereas
I was at those shows. And
yeah. Whereas now it's a lot different. It's nice. It feels like it's a
slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
Slow burn, but finally we seem to be getting there. So it's really nice to see that people are come to the show.
Slow burn, but there's definitely some nice dynamite or TNT at the end of it.
It's really cool. Yeah. Tell me about the dog on stage tonight. Is that your dog?
Yeah. So we brought Daisy up from LA, and I just thought that maybe she should come on stage. That was her first gig, so.
Yeah.
It went natural. She's a total natural.
She was a natural on stage today, Daisy, right? We were talking about it. So do you take her on the road with you whenever you?
No. Just she's come to a couple of shows. That's it. But today was her first festival, and I think she's.
Yeah.
If she came on tour with us, we'd have to get her own backstage, because she let a couple of dog biscuits go in the backstage before and nearly killed us all with her
slipping on.
Oh, horrendous.
Well, we had to change her food today. To dry food, so I think that's ruined her bowels a bit. So
It was like an egg sandwich.
Oh boy, you get somebody
Worse, yeah, well worse.
unbelievable. That's amazing.
egg sandwich.
So, growing up in Liverpool in that area, what was like the first live show that you saw? And what
Radiohead.
it was?
Yeah, at Warrington. Yeah.
And what album tour was
That was just after. It was just when Kid A was just released, I think. Yeah. I don't know how old I was. 11, 10.
What was one of your?
What are you? OK Computer came out in '98, so we were 14 or '97, and
So 15, 17. Yeah. That's quite late for your first show, but yeah.
That's all right though.
Warrington. That's the one I went to. Yeah.
Did you guys know each other then?
No, we didn't know each other, but we'd played cricket against each other, and we were both at the same Warrington show. Yeah. And
You gotta love having that shared experience to remember in that show. What was your favorite festival that you've been to, Matthew? And do you remember the?
Favorite festival?
Yeah. Is there one?
Maybe this one.
Maybe this one. I feel like there was one in Holland where it was like something ridiculous, like Flaming Lips, Rage Against the Machine, or so. It was something crazy. I can't remember what the name of the festival was, but
Right, yeah. It was Pink Pop in Holland. The lineup was ridiculous. It's like Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, Race Against the Machine, and yeah, Flaming Lips. You said, it was great.
That's a great bill. Now, can I also ask you? Liverpool's always had a really cool and rich musical scene. Obviously, going back to the British invasion, but let's think about, like, even over the years, with things like Echo and the Bunnymen and Julian Cope, there were just really cool things always coming from there. What's the scene like in Liverpool now?
well, I have no idea because I don't live there anymore. But
Where do you live now?
Los Angeles. But there's a real like community in Liverpool, which, I never particularly found in London. But everyone's willing to help each other out. Everyone's willing to like play music with one another, and it's a very vibrant musical community, and I think that's one of the reasons why it still thrives to this day, really.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, I love that. Guys, I just want to say thank you for doing this. You guys are on Bright Antenna Records here in the States, actually here in San Francisco, which is very cool. Our friends over there like Braden and them, and it's great because that's one of the things we bonded over is your band, because I love all those records. So thanks for doing this today. All right, and hanging out. It's good to see you guys again.
Yes.
And say hi to Alex Gilbert for me when you see him.
I will do.
Okay.
I'll also punch him for you as well.
Punch him for me a couple times. I love him, but you have to do that anyway.
Okay.
Okay, sounds great. These are the Wombats, and we are backstage here at Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, and this is KFOG.